Just a second. Looks good. Feels good. Sounds good. All right. I was gonna say, where the hell is it? Cool. Got everything up in my playback. What do we got? 3rd and 4. Dolphins have it. Just past the 50 at the Buffalo 41. It's an ad. All right, let's see what the Dolphins run here. Man in motion, Tua's looking, throws, and that's complete. First down to Tyreek Hill. They're going to say that was a catch. I would imagine the Dolphins are going to hurry it up here. What's up, Matt? What's up, Spider? What's up, Fernando? Yeah, we have to watch this mid-ass Dolphins team. If Buffalo loses to Miami, we're winning the division based on the transitive property. And to be honest, we probably will win the division anyway. Buffalo isn't that good. They've played a bunch of mid teams. Personally, as a team that wins games, and a team that's all the way back, Tua's looking, throws, pitches it out to the running back. He's going to get a first down by the looks of it and a little extra. Just shy of the 20 goes A-Chain. Yeah, hopefully hopefully 23rd strength of schedule. They're still playing all week ass teams. Yeah, I know the Patriots have a harder schedule. We have the number 1 hardest because they always got to test the Patriots. To the Buffalo 21, A-Chan goes. I actually have a good stream today. Twitch. Let's see. Trips up top. They're going to go with the delayed handoff, and they get nothing. Maybe 2. They're inside the red zone, though. I think you're going to win. You probably should win. I didn't know you guys haven't lost in Jacksonville since, like, 2017. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Bills fans aren't good people. Duh. Fernando, did you not learn that when they betrayed us? Yeah, that's a rough game for the Lions. If they figured out how to deal with running quarterbacks, though, now that Aaron Glenn isn't their... Yeah, and they're going to go with the play action. They toss quick to... Who the hell is Zero? We just played them. I don't remember who Zero is. But he has it for... Oh, Washington. That's a flag, though. We'll see what it is. Yeah, Bills fans are bad people. They betrayed us. Ineligible man downfield, so that'll be a no play. Replay second down. Yeah, as long as the Lions can somewhat deal with the running quarterback, they probably can win that game. The Ravens defense really isn't that good. Like, think about what Buffalo did to them. They have trouble closing games against good teams. Lions can stay in that game. They'll probably win it. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, it is just funny to see. Oh, and Miami just ran and got a first down anyway, or just short. It'll be like 3rd and 1. What team does the Bills always struggle with in our division? Is it Miami? Like, no matter how bad Miami is, it seems like the Bills always play bad against somebody. And it might be the Dolphins. What's up, Jacob? It would be really funny to see the Bills lose this game here tonight. I'd pick us versus the Bills when we play them if they lose. I'd be like, oh, we're going to dominate these losers. I know this is about MLB. Yeah, good game, whatever. Tigers suck right now. They're just not doing anything. They're blowing it. And inside the 4. Lions signed some... Oh, yeah, Malik Cunningham. So we'll see if that helps. I don't know. Miami and New England. Yeah, the Bills always struggle versus the... except for, like, one playoff game. Bills fans like to pretend like they don't play one-score games versus us every time. It's like, really? You guys don't remember how, like, every game is, like, a weird struggle to beat us by the end? Okay, whatever. Whatever you say. Liars. First and goal at the 4. Tua's going to do... Oh, they get stuffed in the backfield. Yeah, they literally almost lost to Gerard Mayo and like Drake May in our like 4th game of the year last year. That shit was embarrassing by Buffalo. It's like, damn, you literally almost legitimately lost one game to Gerard Mayo. That's hilarious. You know, it is really depressing how bad Gerard Mayo turned out to be. Because it wasn't like just the Patriots that thought he was going to be a good, like a good head coach. Like no one thought his hiring was a bad idea. 2 hiring cycles before that, he was like one of the top candidates to be hired somewhere. The Patriots had to pay him like a bunch of money to not go somewhere else. Well, that second game they lost on purpose to us. 3rd and goal at the 2. Long opening drive here from the Dolphins. We're at 8:45 to go. Yeah, Tigers just aren't doing anything right now. They got to start hitting the ball. It's just crazy. Hey, that's a touchdown for the Dolphins. They'll run it in with number 31, Ali Gordon II. That's funny. His mom yells his name when his dad has sex with his mom. Isn't that funny? Wouldn't that suck being a junior, knowing that your mom yells your name when your dad puts it in her? I would hate that shit, dude. I'd be like, damn, dude, why would you name me Junior? That's fucked up. Yeah, never name your kid after yourself. That shit's corny as hell. Unless you're like 6 or 7, like 4, like 3+ generations in on a name, then it's kind of like you have to do it. Otherwise, you're a bad guy probably. Yeah, I'm never going to name my kid after myself. Fuck that. Give them cool names. It's commercial break, by the way. It's 7-0 Dolphins, 8:31 to go in the first. We'll see how the Bills respond. With Miami's defense, I'm imagining they'll score within 35 seconds. Drake May went 19 of 23. Like Drake May looked like an MVP caliber quarterback against the Dolphins last week. I saw Drake May step up in the pocket like 6 different times and just throw darts down the field. It was a beautiful sight. Truly, truly, I was like, oh my God, this is the quarterback we drafted. We got a quarterback. We got a guy. And now I have to just hope that he does that against other teams or Miami's just really cooked. Because we scored 33 points, most of it actually on offense too. Isn't that crazy? The Patriots. We scored all but 26 points. All of our points except 7 came from offense. We scored 4 touchdowns on offense. Can you believe that shit? If you picked Miami to win this game, it was a silly pick. However, it would be the funniest outcome if the Dolphins just got a random ass upset versus the Bills after giving up 33 to the Pats. Damn, no one's liking this stream or hanging out, really. We're down to 4 people and 2 likes, which means I've gotten no likes since the stream started. Hell yeah. Probably not going to be a very long stream tonight, eh? There's a reason. There's no reason to stream prime times on this channel. No one watches. No one leaves the likes. Hopefully we can get some likes going and help the stream out a little bit. We do need them to get people in. Or at least people to interact in some way. Or else nothing will happen. And then I'll just stop streaming after the first quarter. Be like, well, I'm going to go play video games. I care less about streaming if you can't tell. If I'm busy, I just don't stream to anyone. Also, I've been sick. You can probably still kind of hear it. We're almost better though. I also couldn't really have streamed because of all the talking I've been doing the last few days. I almost didn't stream today because all I've done is talk. I've had meetings all day. Sucks. I hate it. I think it's a waste of money. I think it's bad to make stadiums with an open or with not at least not a retractable roof. The one thing you're doing is ensuring your team will never host a Super Bowl when you do that. That's all you're doing. That you're fucking financially retarded. Like, it's like, cool, now you'll never get a Super Bowl. There's a flag on the play. That's why I haven't announced where the kickoff's going, because I saw a flag pop out. It'll be around the 30. We'll see what the penalty is. Unnecessary roughness. They just said they're giving the ball to Miami because Buffalo's a bunch of weenie heads. Damn, they just ejected Josh Allen because they said he was not based. And apparently Josh Allen runs a trans Twitter account. What the hell's happening? And was behind a bunch of Charlie Kirk jokes. Oh, he's getting arrested. Just kidding. Did they pick that off? Oh, nope, almost. Both receiver and corner want a flag, and that's going to be a flag on number 23, it looks like. Yeah, they can't use it in the wintertime for concerts or anything. Yeah, it's just kind of dumb. If Buffalo put a dome up in their Super Bowl or up in their stadium, they would immediately, within 4 years of the stadium opening, they would get a Super Bowl. A little secret in the NFL: if you build a new stadium, you get to host a Super Bowl within a few years of opening it. It comes with like the league gives you like a little promise of like, hey, build a new stadium, have the city pay for it as an incentive. We will host the Super Bowl in your city, which is why within like 3 years of Ford Field opening, the Detroit hosted a Super Bowl. It's every time. If you have a stadium in which there's a roof in the winter or in a very warm climate, you will get the Super Bowl in the summertime or in the winter. Because they were retarded and they realized, that Super Bowl is why they'll never host another Super Bowl in the North ever again. Buffalo made a bad decision. Chicago's building a stadium with a roof in it. How much do you want to bet that stadium will host a Super Bowl within 3 years of being done? Oh, James Cook just got a first down, and it's now across into Buffalo territory or into Miami territory. Where are we at? Like the 42 of the Dolphins? Yeah, and fucking, you know how fast Chicago will get a Super Bowl? Instantly. They might get it the year after, or like, well, yeah, probably two. It'll probably be 2 years after, just like Detroit. If the Giants or Jets went into a stadium, they would host a Super Bowl within 2 years. Like, dude, half of those teams. If the Packers, dude, they might just let the Packers forever host the Super Bowl if they got an indoor stadium in Green Bay. They just be like, well, we found where we're gonna host it for forever. It's just gonna always be in Green Bay. And they'll pick up another first down. James Cook is driving downfield. That'll be gain of about 10, maybe, or about 11, maybe 12. First and 10 to the 33. And the thing is that's just kind of like how the league, they like bribe cities and teams with Super Bowls to build new stadiums when you need one. And that's the right way to do it. That's a good incentive the NFL has, I believe, personally. Soon, I think Detroit will get another host, though. Chicago can't host the Super Bowl until 2031. Oh, okay, yeah. So it'll be about 3 years till they host it. Which means Chicago will probably host that Super Bowl as soon as they can plan it out. And again, it's as easy as that. And basically, you could probably look at it, Fernando, and see that all the places that are hosting are probably new stadiums. Like, let me guess, Vegas has a Super Bowl coming soon. I forgot who got new stadiums recently. I don't think anyone else but Vegas, right? Yeah, Bills get away with a lot. Missed 2 snaps with injury. That is a lot of game time for the Bills. I mean, Allen should be in the running for comeback player of the year next year. Do you agree? If not, you're a disgusting hater. And you should be fired from your job for not agreeing with me on my opinion. I'm a conservative in 2025. You have to mourn the same way I do, or else you're fired. Fucking losers. Became the very thing they set out to destroy. Cancel culture weirdos. I can't believe conservatives. The one cool thing about them is now dead. I got no respect for them anymore. All of it's gone. The one little bit I had was like, at least they're very pro free speech. And now they're not. And that's a real son of a bitch. Huh. You know what I said? Stupid, fucking, that's really dumb. Oh, that's a touchdown. And is that Knox or, yeah, no, Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Jesus. What's up, Joel? Did Al Michaels just say that? That's hilarious if so. Al Michaels is swinging a fastball. They're swinging a hot bat. What's going on Sunday? Oh, Patriots play the Steelers. Yeah, we're going to kill Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, Joel, not good. Our team's blowing it right now. Hopefully we don't totally collapse. Hopefully we get hot like right now and just play good the rest of the way through. Nah, it's not really choking. We're just collapsing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of the Steelers, to be very honest with you. Mike Tomlin fucking sucks. And now we got Mike Vrabel back, so we got Bill Belichick, basically. And now we're good. I think we're going to dominate this fucking team. They don't have an offensive line, and guess what team leads the NFL in sacks right now? Go ahead, look it up. Bet you won't believe who you see sitting up there out of nowhere from the team that was the worst in the NFL the last 3 years in pressures and sacks. Go ahead. Who leads the NFL? It's either us or somebody really close, or we're either number 2. Joel, this is kind of a football stream, buddy. I'm not trying to be mean. Oh, yeah, that the Patriots lead the NFL in sacks in 2025 right now through 2 weeks. That is perfect. And now we're playing a team with no offensive line. And a 500-year-old quarterback who I hate. I hope we fucking just destroy this team. Don't really like the Steelers. Historically, I appreciate the Steelers. Don't really like them though. They're my little bro franchise. They think they're as good as us. They think they're as cool as us. Joel, you're a weak fan, by the way. I don't think my team is going to lose any games this year, Joel. I think we're going to go 15 or 16-1. You want to know why I think that, Joel? I'm a real motherfucking fan. You cannot convince me that my team can't beat the Buffalo Bills. We're getting Gonzalez back. Our defense has really only allowed 20 points in 2 games. Or 20 points a game because we only gave up 7 special teams. I'm not worried about my team. Drake, yeah. Yeah, Fernando, this fucking guy with his super team thinks he's going to lose a game. If my team had the roster of the Detroit Lions, I would be the most ignorant motherfucker you could ever talk to. My channel got kind of big at first because my team had Tom Brady. Do you know the shit I used to say to people when my team had Brady? I used to tell people that they shouldn't even watch football during the regular season because I'm like, I don't even care about it. I used to tell people the AFC Championship game was the New England Patriot Invitational, and they'd just be lucky to get an invite to get whooped up on by Brady. That's how confident I was. How much of a shit. Like, I used to tell people, cool, you beat my team in the regular season. I don't even care. Like I'd talk crazy shit all game, and then the second they tried to talk shit at me, I'd be like, cool, congratulations, you beat us in the regular season. That doesn't mean anything to me. I only care about playoffs, baby. And then they'd be like, how did, like you couldn't talk shit to Joel. If your team looked like mine, all I would do is be like, listen, your team, I don't know. I wouldn't be that worried if I were you. Ravens don't have the greatest defense right now. If you guys can actually stop a running quarterback, which you pretty much just, did Caleb Williams ever run the ball on you guys, or did you contain him the entire game because your fucking defensive coordinator isn't Aaron Glenn anymore, who has no idea what a running quarterback is for some reason? You guys never have ever done what you did this offseason, this week. You guys have never brought in a guy like Malik Cunningham to run your scout team defense when playing a running QB like that. You have a younger DC who understands that quarterbacks run now. Yeah, Caleb couldn't do shit on you, and he usually runs all the fuck over your defense, doesn't he, Joe? Caleb runs all over your defense, doesn't he? Every time until last week, right? Isn't that crazy that all of a sudden you guys stopped the running quarterback and then you blew a team the fuck out because they had no idea what to do because the way you beat the Lions in the past 2-3 years has been running quarterback stuff? Weird. The Bears looked lost. They looked like their entire offensive game plan. If you asked them why that game failed behind closed doors, they'd be like, we expected the Lions to not be able to defend a running quarterback. And a lot of our offense was designed around Caleb doing sneaky shit out of the backfield. That's how the Lions lose games. That's like literally the only losses they take are the guys who run the football. Go look at all their losses. It's running quarterbacks. Jordan Love didn't run the football on them and beat them. The Lions just sucked on offense. If the Lions could have played good offense, they'd have beat the Packers. Like, they had plenty of opportunity. They blew that game because they sucked a bag of dicks on offense. That was a false start. Don't know why they didn't call it. 3rd and 7 coming up. 3rd and 6. Hell yeah. Wait, this game right now, Fernando? I don't know, Joel. I think your team will do just fine as long as you don't get blown out. Oh, Patriots, Steelers. Are we in? No, it's in New England. Yeah, you also didn't have Hutchinson. To be fair, Josh Allen's up to a fumble. I don't. What the fuck just did he do? Did anyone else just see what Tua did with the ball there? He like hiked it and then it just fell out of his hands. Like, dog, I'd be so pissed if that was my quarterback, dog, on 3rd down. What the fuck was that? Did he just... I shouldn't have had that popcorn. He looks like Brewski from The Longest Yard for real now. He always kind of did look like that, you know, Brewski from The Longest Yard, the guy who always wants to play quarterback. He just looked like Brewski for real right there. God damn, that was so fucking fun. Oh, did they just fumble it? No, okay. And then he just he shouldn't have had that popcorn before the game. That's what happened. Anyway, 2nd down and 20 or 2 and 20, 2:24 left in the first. Uncle Rico never fumbles. He just can't really throw that well. 7-7 score. Bills get the ball back. 1st and 10 at the 36 after Tua nearly biffed it on 3rd down right there. See, the problem is, Joel, a lot of Detroit fans have what we call PTSD. Now, if half your defense is out again, you guys are going to get your ass smoked by the Ravens. I don't know what to tell you. You guys have a lot of guys injured right now again. Not long injuries, just weird little guys. We'll see. Maybe you guys are doing something to fuck with people. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past you guys are kind of a dirty ass team, so I really wouldn't put it past you that your dirty ass franchise is pretending players are hurt just so they don't have to like I don't trust the Lions on a lot of stuff. Nothing personal. I like that about Detroit, by the way. It's something I admire about teams when they're deceitful. Dan Campbell is a you know he's a fucking Sean Payton descendant. You know he probably does some shady ass shit from behind the scenes. I can't lie. I think Detroit. I feel like they do some weird illegal shit that they'll eventually get in trouble for, but I don't really care about that. At all. Yeah, Patriot Pat logo this week. Yep. The Steelers doing a throwback. What's up, Donald? Nice to see you. You made a change. You switched from Arizona to San Francisco because Brock Purdy is back. Oh, Brock Purdy's back this week. Oh, okay. So I was right to pick the 49ers. See, I was going with them with Jones anyway. I think Jones is a better fit for that offense than Brock Purdy is. But and that's just my like personal belief. I think Purdy's a better option. Or Jones is. I think he fits that offense like a glove. I still don't know why the fuck they didn't draft Mac Jones all the way back. That was like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever. That rewrote NFL history. Them choosing the wrong quarterback. Like genuinely, the Patriots should have wound up with Justin Fields, and I don't know how that whole dilemma didn't play out the way that it should have. I can only imagine how much different. We'd still have Bill Belichick as our coach right now if that didn't happen, or he would have just retired. And we'd have Mike Vrabel in his first year as the Patriots head coach. I still think we're on the right timeline now. I think everything is correct. We have a big mobile running quarterback, and we have Mike Vrabel as the head coach. We're exactly where I thought we'd be in 2025. Isn't that crazy? I figured that we'd have Bill till about last season, but it was a little soon, and then we give Vrabel because he'd be available, and we'd have a big running quarterback that's actually like kind of like the future of the league. And I thought it'd be Justin Fields, to be perfectly honest. I liked him a lot. I thought he was a like a skinnier Cam Newton, but it just never really developed that way for him. Mostly because he went to Chicago. Kind of like Caleb Williams completely got fucked. And that'll be a first down to the Bills on a little end around to the 40. Number 18. Joe Buck got pizza thrown at him? No, I didn't see that. I'm going to have to look it up. By the way, the only reason I'm not really that into this game is because Buffalo's going to fucking clearly win. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just like, well, who do we think is winning this game? Might have to go blow my nose in a second. Oh, it's old. I didn't know. What a catch by Kincaid in traffic. I think he caught that over like 4 Miami defenders somehow. I hope they replay that because I think I counted 4 guys he caught that over. Let's see. God damn, the Dolphins suck. Let's see. There's at least one. Oh, it was just, he was wide open. I seen that weird. All right, let's see what Josh Allen does here. Throw an interception. 30 seconds remain here in the first. They have to at least run one more play. They're going to go with the pitch. This will probably end the first. That sounds like some shit I don't want to look up and actually get on my computer. So I'm not going to do that, Fernando. I'm not looking up some of your weird videos. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our little stream here. It gets more people on there. That's like, hey, man, look up. It's like when you tell someone to go to penisland.com. And before, and they don't know how to spell very well. They're like, all right. You're basically like, have fun at penisland.com. Fucking gay wad. Yeah, I appreciate you, Matt. I'm just letting everybody know who's watching. Maybe they just tuned in, and maybe they're not a kind person. They're like, if I get asked 3 times is when I do something. I'm going to go blow my nose now because, again, I'm dealing with a slight cold, and it's full of boogers. And it's getting harder to breathe because I've been talking for 30 minutes straight. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. My nose is officially blown open. My nose looks like Fernando's mom's asshole blown. Pause. Sorry, Fernando. That was fucked up. I actually do apologize for that. I should have said somebody else. I should have said somebody else. That was fucked. That's my bad, dog. I meant your stepmom, not, you know, if that's any condolences. I forget I have to be specific. Okay. All right, we'll do Matt's mom then from now on. I don't like talking about people if they have if their moms have passed. I forget that Fernando has that going on. My apologies, my friend. I don't do mom jokes about the dead moms. Unless you were lying about that. And then it's like, oh yeah, then I meant what I said. New England's playing good. I feel San Francisco owns Arizona, but I can't sleep on Arizona. With the AFC West, I kind of go with how the division goes. And it's I don't know. San Francisco's playing good football too, and the Patriots are playing good. In my opinion, 3rd and 2. They're gonna go with a handoff here. The Bills get a first down inside the 20. They go in the red zone yet again. Are the Buffalo Bills? It feels like Miami's making a lot of like drives, touchdown saving tackles in this. You sound better. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm mostly just congested now, and I'm kind of at the end of it. Like you know how when you have a cold and you get to like that really disgusting tasting cough, that's very mucusy, but it's very wet and very like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it clears you out very well when it happens. I have that cough. I've always thought like when you have that cough, you're like a day away. Oh, he dropped the touchdown. Damn. Kincaid just dropped it. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. That's why I hate listening to NFL broadcasts because they suck the dick of one guy the whole game. Like, ugh. For some reason, whenever the Lions play somebody, if you can tell the announcers hate the Lions for some reason, it's really funny. Because whenever another team makes a big play, they're like, wow. And it's like whenever it's like the Lions, they're like, and the Lions get another first down. Another touchdown for the Lions. But like the second somebody does something to Detroit, you can hear like their voice go up octaves and they start doing that like yell scream kind of like first down Bears. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, go listen to like the way that they were like they call the Lions touchdowns and the Bears touchdowns in the Lions versus Bears game. It's shocking the way like go listen to the Packers versus Lions. Listen to the way they call Packers and Lions situations. Very, very funny to listen to. We used to get the fucking announcers hated us, dude. Yeah, literally do that. It's very funny. Fernando, you will be shocked at how different they announce Lions and fucking Bears touchdowns. The league does not like the Detroit Lions, by the way. They don't like that team is like one of the best in this situation, which is why the entire NFL media apparatus was like, Detroit's not going to be good this year in the offseason. Every single one of them. Find me one analyst who doesn't work out of Detroit that said the Lions are going to be a good team and win the division this year. Because they lost their two coordinators, and that was basically it. Kind of ignoring that, like, fucking a quarter of the roster was all pro. First or second team. For sure, Matt. Yeah, have a good night, Matt. If I'm not back, I probably will be. I'm enjoying the stream, so as long as my voice doesn't start to hurt or anything like that, I should be good. But I'm feeling good. All right, what do we got? We'll do a little bit of strict calling football here. They're showing two old guys on the screen. One of them's blonde, one of them's balding. Well, both of them are balding, but one of them's Al Michaels and the other is his son. He went to a bad college. Didn't get a really good education. Bills used the timeout here because they don't really care about preserving them against the Dolphins. So it's also the first half, so who really cares? Second quarter. So 2 remaining. We'll see what the Bills do here. What do we got? First and goal at the 5.5, 4.5 at the 5. They go motion. Josh is going to roll out to his left. He's just going to run it. Oh, no, he tossed it. He might have been ahead of the line of scrimmage, to be honest. That was a really late throw. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, they're going to count it. Okay. 14-7 on a shovel pass by Josh Allen. That was a really late throw. Let me see where he threw that from. Woo, that's fucking close, dude. He jumped like somehow at the line and got away with that one right there. Arguably, that flag could have been thrown for down the behind the line of scrimmage. I feel like that was pretty fucking close. Damn, everyone's left. This may just be a halftime game. Anyway, 14-7, they're going to go to a commercial break. We're down to 4 people. I'm not wrong, am I, Fernando? When you go listen to the way they call the Lions first touchdown, it's mechanic. The way the Bears do it, you could tell they're screaming about it. People think I'm lying when I say shit like this. It's like, no, dude, the fucking NFL media hates the Detroit Lions. Which is why the Lions should be more liked by the fans. Which is why the Lions are actually a pretty popular team, by the way. Because the media apparatus fucking hate them. I'm telling you. They want Green Bay to win that division so bad. They're so tired of talking about the Lions. They'd rather the Packers win that with a 9-win season or a 10-win season just so they could shit talk the Detroit Lions again. I'm telling you, no team is more disliked by the NFL media and the NFL itself than the Detroit Lions. Like, that's like the second best team in the NFC from top to bottom. Without question, they're a better roster than the fucking Packers. Packers had a better, because the Lions suck in the first 3 weeks of the season every year. I bet you that Thanksgiving game looks a lot different than what week 1 just looked like. I bet you the Lions win that second game really handily. No, I had a notification, but it's not a big deal. Sometimes it just, it's also like it's free on Twitch to watch this game. Grossi's live. I think every big channel is live. There are rather large Buffalo Bills streamers. You know what I mean? I don't fret it. I might hang out to the start of the third quarter, then dip out tonight. I probably shouldn't stream very long anyway. I'm already pretty stuffed up again. You know what I mean? I've talked a lot today. Probably be live tomorrow for the Tigers though. As long as I don't have anything like I go out and do anything. I'd prefer to go out and do something with people, but I'm also kind of like out, about to be paid again tomorrow. Finally not going to be broke, Fernando. I got that money coming in. Probably going to buy a couple whips, like a new Audi. G-Wagon. I haven't streamed a lot as like lately, but like it's also like I've just been kind of busy. It's just it gets kind of hard to stream when I'm busy till 10, like 3 nights a week. It's really tough to stream. Monday I can stream for the most part, and I should be doing that, Monday Night Football and everything, or the Tigers, just depending on what's going on. I was just very, very ill Monday and didn't want to talk. See what I mean? Still dealing with it. Tuesday I don't get home till 10, and similar with Wednesday. And I'm not about to stream after being in class for fucking that ball was broken up. Ugh. You're probably getting a pop-up. And you probably need to update your YouTube app. Because every so often I get like a stupid thing over my chat that's like trying to be an ad. Really stupid. 2nd and 10. Oh, Twitch stream? No, my Twitch stream's been fine the entire time. Tua snaps the ball. Tosses it out to Achane. 3rd and 9. Maybe 3rd and 8. I have meetings all day tomorrow, dude. Yeah, GG. Tigers suck right now. It's not that impressive. We can't score no runs. Hopefully we don't blow it. Kind of looks like we're going to, though. That's a fucking shame. Never know, though. We could pop back to life. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. That should have probably been a flag for unnecessary roughness, but it's in Buffalo, so I guess benefit of the doubt. Maybe the refs didn't see the vicious attempt. Tua flushed out of the pocket. He's going to roll out, tries to throw downfield, and it's... Well, that's incomplete. And we'll see a probable punt coming now. Shit, this game is going to be over here in a second. The second Buffalo hits this next touchdown, it's game over. Does this take away from our win last week, Fernando, if they get blown out? Oh, they almost got blocked. Did Buffalo just run into the punter, though? They did, but they didn't get flagged for it. We got flagged for so much less against Minnesota one year. We literally lost the game because they said we ran into the punter. Yeah, like 100%. That's all. Like, remember when we got like a what the fuck was that? Like a 30-yard flag for running into the kicker? Yeah, dog. He like flew over, and like the whole thing was like, it was less aggressive than that situation. Like our guy got pushed down and like kind of slid under the kicker's foot, and he like fell over like we shot him. And the fucking refs threw like a 30-yard running into the kicker penalty on us. And Minnesota ended up like scoring and winning the game after we had just gotten a huge fourth down stop. Or a huge third down stop. It was like a game-winning stop, basically. We got so fucked. And nobody cared because we're the Patriots. And then I told everybody that they endorse bad officiating when they don't care if bad calls happen to certain teams. Like, it's like, no, you should get mad when every team, like if you hate bad officiating, even when the Chiefs get fucked by the officials, you should be really pissed. I don't care about officiating. I don't think it really impacts the game that much because 90% of calls are a wash. Um, almost 100% of officiating is a wash. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. It's like almost always. Hell yeah, Gibbs, doing pretty good. I forgot to set my roster in this game, and I think I'm gonna get nothing out of Jalen Waddle, so I'm fucked. I've had too busy of a week. I've been sick. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, the Twitch Prime stream's got 103,000 people watching it. Pretty crazy. I've had like, what was the highest? I got 400 one. I think my highest is 700 one time. When during the NFL honors stream back in 2021, I believe. That was the highest I've ever had on one stream at one time. I was almost a 1K Andy. Probably gonna lose this week. Who you playing this week? Fucking Chase. They throw it to the running back, and they're gonna pick up a couple, like 5. To the Buffalo 3rd-2. Oh, they got 6 to the Buffalo 3rd-3. Oh, you're playing NB? Oh, maybe you'll win. You never know. That guy could suck at fantasy football. By the way, if anyone hasn't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream. Gets more people in here. Gets us closer to double-digit likes. Bills go with the pitch play. I never liked those. But it works for them because that's damn, he got stopped after the 50. All the way to the 46 of the Dolphins goes James Cook. First down. 25K at the NFL. Did he get fined in that game for that? Oh, yeah, he did. Remember? And everybody were saying we're crazy. And then, like, we're like, look at that. He got fined. And everyone's like, yeah, so, oh, well. It's the Patriots. It's funny that it happened. And remember, Fernando, remember what I said back then. If you're fine with the Patriots getting fucked on by officials, you're fine with bad officiating. You endorse it. That's kind of how that works. Now it's the same thing with the Chiefs. If you're fine with the Chiefs getting screwed by the officials, you endorse bad officiating. Josh Allen just threw the dumbest pass I've ever seen, and that shit should have been picked. But when it's Miami's defense, you can kind of just do that. 2nd and 10. A dude who doesn't care about the team he's playing. That was it. He just like shovel passed it. Like, dog, do that again, it's probably picked. I mean, he did it because there was no one in front of the guy, and as long as you tip it forward, you're fine. But that was a risky ass play. Screen pass. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1 coming up. Number 0 with the catch. I think that's Coleman. Does he wear 0? Local Buffalo High School stops that play. Probably. They probably pick it off. 3rd and 2. And they go with the quick pass out to number 14. I don't know who wears that number in Buffalo. I don't know who the fuck that is. Let me see your name. Oh, no. Number 14 with the catch and a first down. They're pretty deep into Miami territory to the 16. Is Shevers? Saunders? What's up, Jake? What is that guy's name? Shavers. Okay, there we go. I think there's an injury timeout. Bit unfortunate. Bills lead 14-7. They're probably going to be making it 21-7 here rather shortly. Marshall was injured on the play. Hopefully it's not as bad as it kind of looks. We need little bro to get up. It was a 69-yard touchdown catch. That's a pretty nice. That's pretty good. That's a good like one catch to get in NFL. Be like one time I was in the NFL. My only try was a 60-yard pass for a touchdown. If only they gave me the ball more, I probably would have scored all the time. Hell, I was potentially on pace to score every time I touched the ball. That was kind of my thing. Guy who caught 2 passes for 2 yards and 2 touchdowns. Basically, I was a walking touchdown. What's up, Jonathan? How's it going? Kind of just the story of Jameson Williams. He's got to have one of the highest, like, touchdown to high yard to fucking low reception ratios I've ever seen in my life. J-Mo averaged like 54 yards a catch last week. Unbelievable. And like over 40 yards, air yards target, like a catch or a throw or a target, yeah. I think it's clear that teams just randomly do throwbacks. Like, I'm going to do it this week because maybe it's a week significant to the franchise. You know what I mean? I'll be right back. I'm going to go do something. Basically, grab some more pop. First and yeah, J-Mo's a true deep threat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched Drake May play this. Oh, is that another Dolphin down on the field? Another Dolphin down on the field? The Dolphins have a bad case of the Patriot flu. You know what's crazy is the Raiders look bad after they played us. Miami's look bad after they played us. Oh, he's up and already walking off the field. Might have just got the wind knocked out of him. That's good. Nice to see Buddy's up. Playing the Patriots make you sick. Oh, he might have hurt his arm. Oof. Don't like seeing that. Is that a white corner? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Is that a white cornerback, Fernando? What's bro doing out there? Hold on, he's not supposed to be doing that. Somebody better get this fucking dude. Cooper DeJean really did break the cover barrier. I can't believe it. I'm watching a real white corner in 2025 on the Miami Dolphins. That's crazy. Who'd have thought? We got two of them in the whole NFL. And his last name's Boner. That's hilarious. This guy fucking rules, dude. Let's go, Boner. Pick his ass off. Come on, buddy, for the culture. You got to pick it off and take it back. Allen's afraid to throw at him. And they socked Josh Allen. Wow, Dolphins actually just held him to fucking 3. Damn, dude, they bring in Boner, and now Josh Allen, they're going to have to kick a field goal. Coincidence? I'm going to guess that Twitter is going pretty crazy over the white corner right now. They brought in number 23, was back in on the next play. Well, we only got one play from that kid. But he did lock it down. He shut it the fuck down. He was out there. They were too afraid to throw it. Buffalo just missed wide left. It's always funny when they miss a field goal wide left or wide right. Damn, they just let Miami come back and win the game. Watch this. Buffalo's going to lose this shit. I can't. What the fuck just happened? Buffalo's got the shittiest luck, dog. They just lose to Miami for no. Hey, hell yeah, Jonathan. We do have 9 legs. We're 1 away from double digits. Look at us go. Buffalo's luck is far worse than Miami, so that's how this is playing out. I mean, he was cooking. Remember when everyone used to think he was like smart and shit? God damn, I hated that time in the NFL with Mike McDaniel. And I was like, he's not smart. Good calls, good plays. He's just gonna go back and work with like LaFleur or somebody. Or fucking back to McVay and be like the most miserable OC in the world. Little bubble pass or something to Achan. Not much there. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9, maybe. I don't know. He's a unique guy. I don't think he's cut out to be an NFL head coach, though. I don't know if that personality works. Good coordinator. He'd probably be great for doing that for the rest of his job. Or his career. Again, it's not because he's not likable. I just don't really see that as like a long-term head coach. I don't know. Like, what culture does that guy kind of inspire? I don't know what it would. Again, they seem to like him. You know what I mean? It's not out of like, he's not like a likable guy. He's not like a dipshit. He knows football. I just don't know if like. Oh, he's cool. Like, yeah, I don't have any issue with that. I feel like he's not like a head coach. I don't think he does it. I think that's too much. Or he's too young to be a head coach, which is fine. Maybe try again in 10 years when you're a little older. A little bit more grown, a little bit more ready to be there. Not everyone needs to be a 30, late 30, early 40s head coach. But you take the opportunities when it's available. You learn if you can do it. What was happening? That's not that surprising, Fernando. Who's that? Oh, Lane Kiffin? Kinda. Lane Kiffin talked a lot smoother, though. Leave it to the Dolphins. Or for the Bills. 2nd down and 6 coming up. 3:30 to go here in the second. We'll see how this plays. Oh, that's a completion. Look at Tyreek Hill out to the 41 of the Buffalo Bills. Dolphins driving here just before the 2-minute warning. 2:25 to go. Are they going to run another play or not? They do have 3 timeouts, so the ideal way to do this, if you're Miami, is to snap the ball at 2 minutes 1 second to go, so you kind of blow up the 2-minute warning a little bit. You have the time to do it. So when you have all your timeouts, there's no reason to not do what I just said. 2, 1, snap it. Oh, that's retarded. They wanted to too. They wanted to snap the ball. They fucked that up. They literally fucked that whole play up. Dude, Tyreek Hill is. You can see it in Tyreek Hill. They were supposed to snap that shit. That's why Tyreek Hill just smacked his hands really hard. That was a bad end to a half. There's zero reason why that clock doesn't have like a minute 50 left, or like a minute 57 at least on it. For sure, Jonathan. Have a good rest of the night. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, my friend. I'll be right back. I want to do the whole halftime, so I'll be right back. We'll have a smoke break. All right, 3rd and 10. You like walk onto a balcony, or what's your process on getting to and back to? What do you mean? Do I walk to a balcony? Do I look high up or something? No, it's just pretty normal. It's just on the computer. Oh, Dolphins got a first down. 1:40 to go. Just walk in the room. No, I don't fuck with the Red. I only fuck with the Tigers and the Padres. In baseball. And the Padres are far, far second. I barely like them in comparison. What's moved by Bill? Huh? Yeah, it's pretty cool that we got Mason Miller out there. I was hopeful that it would be Tigers versus Padres in the World Series this year, but it's not looking so good. Oh, what moved by Hill? Oh, okay. They run it there to kind of just keep the clock moving. They can at least get 3. Get something out of it. Yeah, I've been a Padres fan my whole life. They sucked for 99% of my life. That's like 4 years. It's been pretty cool, though. They win the World Series, I'll be pretty happy, too. I'll be like, damn, I finally got one. What a fucking win for old Rob. Yeah, Machado is one of my favorites. Was very happy when we got him. I like Tatis, but I don't know about all the PED shit that he was up to. Not a big fan. I don't care if a player cheats, but I just, I don't like personally root for him. I don't really care. He didn't really do anything. We gave up a lot of really good young players to get him. That if we had James Wood and Christian Abrams right now, we'd be a fucking monstrous team. So I don't think it was worth it, right? I think it was a bad move. 47 seconds to go. He was pushed out of bounds. Oh, never mind. The timeout was taken by the Bills. Their final timeout. 14-7. 47 seconds to go. Yeah, all he does is throw swing routes to. Dude, that's all he did against us, too, Fernando, remember? We're just fucking passing the ball out to fucking Achan. If he gets hurt, the Dolphins' offense is cooked. I don't even know what they do. Yeah, it's a lot to him today. I mean, it's the only thing that's moving the ball for him. So I mean, that and like hitting Tyreek Hill on like random shots. I think they're gonna throw this at the end zone. Oh no, Tua's just gonna run with it. He slides to the 15. He goes. They're in the red zone. Damn, we didn't even look this bad against the Dolphins. This is embarrassing, dog. Miami will take a timeout. 30 seconds to go. Their first of the half. Miami has 2 remaining. When Fernando told me when he watched Breaking Bad, he was rooting for the Salamancas against Walt. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, dude, I don't like that bald white dude. Trevor Hoffman. Fernando was like, I low-key want to be like Gus when I grow up. I was like, ugh. Let's see. 2 up. 1st and 10. He's looking. Oh, he gets rid of it. Oh, guy was wide open. They're going to say incomplete pass. Oh, that was shitty. You're not. They should have ruled that a catch and just let it get reviewed. Trevor Hoffman's the 2nd greatest reliever closer of all time. Yeah, of course it's a good choice. I also am very fond of Greg Maddux. He's my favorite pitcher of all time. But he wasn't always a Padre, so you know what I mean. No, it didn't. Good call. Good call by the ref. 2nd and 10. Good call. He saw that shit clean. Swing out another pass out to oh, they're gonna have to hurry up. They only got they have 2 timeouts, so it don't matter. I think they called timeout right away. 17 seconds to go. Yeah, Tigers blew it though. They can't score right now, so hopefully it doesn't continue for too long. Oh my god, dog. Fuck. What? Can you scroll down on that stat sheet on ESPN? I want to see. Oh, yeah, sure. Doesn't say less than 37 because Tyreek Hill's the leader. It only shows stat leaders. I don't feel like scrolling down. It's probably like 25. I guess so. You'd think he'd be the leader for it. 1st and goal at the 3 with 11 seconds to go. Looks like Miami's going to tie it just before the half. Bills get the ball at halftime though, so. And touchdown. Jalen. Oh, hell yeah, it was Jalen Waddle. That helps me out. With the Waddle on their bitch asses. Woohoo! All right, it'll be maybe 14-14 in a second. Still probably gonna end stream around once halftime's all over tonight. I'm probably not gonna do this whole game. I'm getting pretty tired, and it's getting kind of harder to talk without wanting to cough. I'm already like my nose is already stuffed back up really bad. Just yeah, more interesting. It's been a pretty good football game, to be fair. It's not that the game isn't interesting. I just don't have the fucking wherewithal to keep going. I'm still recovering. I still don't feel the best. I feel like I've talked way too much today. Eight seconds to go here. The Bills are, I guess, thinking they're going to try to do something here. Watch them return a kick for a touchdown. Shit would be wild, wouldn't it? And 2 seconds to go. They get to about the 31. I know, he's like, here we go. We're going to just try. What if they just came out and just tried to hit a boomer long field goal for like fucking 90 yards or like 70 yards? Oh, they fumbled the snap, but they're going to halftime. Not really. I mean, he is like almost 40. I mean, it's probably time for him to hang it up. All right, once again, we'll be live for for halftime, and then I'm gonna get out of here. It was fun. We'll see how the second half plays out. Miami's kind of still in the game, surprisingly. I guess we could see how much HN actually has. He has 6 carries for 35 and 5 catches for 10 yards. I don't know what he did there. Tua has a 91 rating because he's 11 of or 12 of 18 because he never throws. He does like 4-yard passes and doesn't throw incompletions because of it. Let's see. Cool. I do have Waddle. And he's got 7. So if he can give me one more touchdown, he's basically got me all I need from his dumbass. I don't have any of those zeros out there. I'm just kind of looking at making sure I didn't like screw my team up this week because I forgot to do some moves. All right. All right. Gamecast. All right. Now we just kind of got to wait for halftime to be over. Then I'll be out of here tonight. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Anything else big happen? Not really. I guess there have been quite a few injuries for quarterbacks early on. It's shocking that Kirk Cousins is still sitting on the Falcons. Someone will eventually take that bait and trade for him. The real question just really is who will be the team that, somehow works out some kind of deal with that contract and doesn't really mind eating it and is super desperate to keep their season alive. Someone will be out there. And who that person is? Don't know. Maybe the Raiders. Nah, I just don't have it, dude. Again, the game is a good game. Normally, I would never end a game like this. I just don't really want to keep talking. I'm like physically exhausted. Gotta remember, man, I've been pretty sick the last couple days. I have actual responsibilities and shit now where I can't really just be fucked up for a day. And I feel like my voice is starting to fade. Yeah, I'd rather not fucking blow myself out. And then, again, I plan on, being live for the Patriots Sunday. So, Lions on Monday. Tigers otherwise. So, we're pretty good. I just gotta get back up. Plus, I'm probably gonna go to bed in the next like hour and a half anyway. I don't want to be up super late. Want a good night's sleep. Have to get up at like 6 in the morning. Have to go do a bunch of meetings again tomorrow till 3 o'clock from 9 till 3. So. Oh, till 3:15 rather, which is really shitty. Well, I'm just sick and tired. I'm pretty ready to go to sleep. Been a good day. I've overall had a great day. I don't think there's a thing wrong with the day. It's just been long. Yeah, I'll be live for tomorrow. If not, I'll be live Saturday 100%. One of those two. Or both. Looks like everyone's kind of heading out slowly. It's understandable. I won't be live much longer. Do appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out. It's fun. Had a fun little night. Yeah, I should be good. Slowly. Or probably tomorrow I should be fine. Like I said, I think I'm in the ending days of the sickness, so. So, I don't know. I'm feeling like it should be pretty good in the next couple days. Whoa. See you later, Gibbs. What's up, Seth? Yeah, MLB season. Yep. Yeah, he's had a great career. Probably going to be borderline unanimous. I don't really see what he's going to get no'd for. Kind of like Verlander. Pitchers are a lot different. Kind of hard to tell. Verlander and Kershaw are two guys who will probably get unanimous, but with Ichiro not getting it, I don't know anymore. So we'll see. Hopefully it's unanimous for fucking Kershaw and Verlander. One of the more dominant pitchers I've ever saw. Two damn near flawless careers. All right, though, everyone. I think I'm gonna head out here now. I'm pretty cooked. I know it's like 5 more minutes, but I think that's all right. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Hopefully, everyone has a good rest of the night. It's just, I'm doing a lot to not cough. And I just don't want to talk anymore for today. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Again, you can watch the game free on Twitch, so I hope you know that and everything. Have a great rest of your nights, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Tigers. Peace out. As always, it's go Lions, go Tigers, and of course, it's always go Patriots. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, most likely. Good night.